So, you made a lot of videos now. You've had a few years doing this, 373 to be exact. You've got more experience. I'm learning stuff and improving every day. I'm sure you are as well, as we can tell by the content, we can tell by the intros, the channel graphics, everything, it's all getting better. But the usual question for someone that's out there, someone starting their content only recently, if you could give them sort of a piece of advice or something that you've learned along the way, what would you say?
Don't do it, you're taking my views and subscribers.
He's a greedy man.
I want them all for me.
Yes.
No, I think just do it. What's the Nike? Are we going to get monetized? Like demonetized?
We'll only say it if Nike will sponsor us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but we had this conversation last time, didn't we, about Nike and Nike?
Yeah.
We're not getting into it. We're not getting into it.
Just done it.
Just
so we don't get struck.
Great.
No, but like it's crazy. I think I always go in with the philosophy of like you can tell obviously by the first one you're just gonna get better. You're not gonna go in as instant kind of perfect one unless obviously you've had several channels before and then obviously you expect that. That's like a learning.
That's the tough thing is I've definitely had this before as well, where from you watching YouTube, you will then compare what you're making to those people. So like with Tomo or something like that, who has incredible quality because he's a graphic designer, and then I would look at mine and go, mine looks shit. Why do mine look so bad? And his looks so good. And then you've got to remember, like, mate, he hasn't been doing it for a month. He's been doing it for a year or two now, just on that channel, has had previous channels, has been working in that field anyway. Like, don't be too hard on yourself. Would be mine anyway. But yeah, sorry.
I think that's...
We need advice from this man, not from me. So carry on.
No, but I agree. It's just, you're right. It is difficult, and I think you'll always go through those stages, because I think we've both done it ourselves, where you'll compare yourselves to other channels, and then you go through a bit of, and the growth it's not like a steady growth. You won't go from like zero. If you kind of get lucky, sometimes you just pop, and everyone I think has the quality there, but there'll be some that just kind of boom for some reason. Like obviously, I'll use Josh Rebels for example. Great quality content, but he's gone from, like, you have Sean from the F1 world, who took 3 years to get to 100k, and Josh is knocking down. I mean, when this video goes out, he might
have hit it. Yeah.
Have hit 100k, and I think he had less than 1,000 in December.
That's mental. So
he's just gone meteoric rise. So it is just a kind of a bit, and you just ride the waves and low points, and try not to do that. It's those kind of low points, you've got to just keep going for the enjoyment. Don't make it for the views. Yeah,
if you are just making it for the views, you're never going to carry on, because you're going to have that month or 2 months where it's just not doing well at all, and you feel like, oh, why is mine doing so badly when this person's doing so well, blah, blah, blah. But you will get that good month, it will come. So you just have to wait it out. But then you were saying with Josh Revel, again with him as well, you can see his improvement. If you go back to his first videos from like December, January time, they weren't that great. They were still very good content, but when you compare it to now, with the animation he started doing, just how he puts his videos together, they've been slowly increasing as well. So don't just naturally compare yourself to those polished videos that he has now.
If you're on a cliche, it is a journey type of thing in terms of...
What should I write down? It's about the journey and not the destination. I've written it right here. There you go. We're so predictable.
That's a line from an Aerosmith.
We're so predictable.
Life's a journey, not a destination.
There you go. Well, what a lovely line to end that section of the podcast on.